did it for you. Whole time.
When news broke that the indomitable Bianca Belair had been banned for life from WWE following an unthinkable attack on her longtime friend and peer Naomi, the entire wrestling world stopped dead in its tracks. Rumors began swirling, commentators dropped their jaws mid-broadcast, and fans tapped into every digital platform to make sense of what was unfolding. This wasn't just another headline, it was seismic. The kind of plot twist that rewrites everything you thought you knew. The unfolding catastrophe. How it all went down. The night started like any other pay-per-view extravaganza. The air crackled with excitement as fans roared. Camera flashes lit up the arena, and the energy was electric. Bianca Belair, with her signature braids swinging behind her, had just delivered one of her trademark, Herculean performances. Never one to hold back, she had in mind leaving everything in the ring. But what was meant to be a climactic showdown morphed rapidly into something far more unsettling. In a moment that will be replayed in highlight reels and dissected by analysts for years to come, Belair, her emotions visibly fraying, struck Naomi with a blow no one saw coming. The crack echoed through the roar of the crowd and a hush followed, the kind that swallows even the most raucous arenas whole. Naomi fell, and for a heartbeat, everything froze, her expression a mix of shock and pain. The aftermath. Fallout and fan frenzy. In the hours that followed, WWE's social media channels exploded. Hashtags were born, opinions thundered across forums, and fan communities splintered into factions. Some horrified, others defensive, most simply shell-shocked. Analysts pored over replays frame by frame. Was it premeditated? A moment of heat? A miscalculated expression gone too far? WWE quickly released a statement. Bianca Belair had been banned for life, effective immediately. The wording was clinical, decisive, yet behind it were nearly 20 years of storytelling, friendship arcs, and shared experiences between two superstars who had come up together, whose histories were interwoven in the grand tapestry of sports entertainment. The personal angle, beyond the surface headlines. Of course, behind every famous face is a person with fears, ambitions, and relationships. Bianca Belair, long admired for her athletic grace, her bravado, and her magnetic charisma, had earned a reputation for being both fierce and dignified. Naomi, equally beloved for her dynamic style and emotional resonance with fans, had endured her own trials in the public eye. Their bond, supported by intertwined career milestones, mutual respect, and shared travails, only intensified the sense of tragedy when the blow was struck. What drove Belair to that moment? Was it rage, fatigue, betrayal? Something invisible to the millions watching through the glow of their screens? In the wrestling world, physicality is scripted and violence is choreographed. But this wasn't a storyline. It was an unscripted fracture, an eruption of human emotion too potent to be contained by performance. Historical echoes. When wrestling storylines become reality. Wrestling has always masqueraded at the edges of reality. Shocks and betrayals punctuate long arcs. Heroes fall, alliances fracture, new rivalries forge. Yet rarely does an in-ring moment transcend the script so dramatically that the entire narrative universe shifts overnight. This felt less like a heel turn and more like a rupture. It bore resemblance to the kind of backstage controversy that seeps into mainstream headlines, the kind that compels viewers outside the fandom to stop, watch, and wonder. The corporate response, damage control, and narrative pivot. WWE's decision to ban Belair for life sent an unmistakably stark message. This was unacceptable. The consequences severe. Corporate spokespeople, executives, and talent relations teams likely huddled behind closed doors, grappling with public statements that balanced accountability, concern for Naomi's well-being, and protective instincts for the brand. Press access tightened. Promos were rewritten. The storytelling machinery didn't stop, but now it had to run on shock, uncertainty, and the void left by one of its brightest stars. The fan's perspective, heartbreak, anger, and empathy for viewers whose days begin with morning scrolls through wrestling news. The ban hit deep. Fan art, Twitter threads, Reddit posts, and fan fiction floated across timelines. Many splintered into nuanced conversations about rehabilitation and redemption, while others condemned Belair without reserve. Here and there, someone whispered understanding. Maybe she needed help, or maybe there was more to the story. But the fandom, fractured overnight, remained united in its grief at seeing animosity replace affection. What comes next? Redemption, loss, or reinvention? The question now on everyone's mind, what does the future hold? The shock of a lifetime ban suggests finality, yet fans know better than to ever assume permanence. Could this be the culmination of a long brewing conflict, or the spark of a powerful redemption arc if Belair finds her way back? Will Naomi's recovery and voice guide the tone of what comes next? And what of the redemptive possibilities in the public sphere? Can healing begin, behind the scenes and in story? Epilogue, the heart of the wrestling world still beats chaos, after all, may last for a week or for a lifetime. But in the arena of sports entertainment, the flame in the crowd never truly dies. Fans seek answers, healing, and sometimes forgiveness. Whether this marks the end of Bianca Belair's chapter or the beginning of a somber, powerful revival, only time will tell. For now, the WWE Universe stands suspended at a crossroads of fear and fascination, heartbreak and hope. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe for more valuable updates.